It's your girl K Rod the Oracle, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, you already know what that shit do, okay? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So, collective. I almost have to laugh when it comes to this message because I clearly hear if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, okay? Listen, collective, you must be doing something right, okay? You must be doing something right as to why you have so many haters around you, okay? Some of y'all can be picking up off of the hate that some of these people have when it comes to you, all right? Now, we're going to break down some of the downloads that I had got because I had just got a new one too. I was like, oh, you got to add that up into the mix too, okay? Hey, y'all, welcome in. Have a seat. We finna get to the tea, okay? So here's the thing. The song, well, actually, let's break it down, right? Because when it comes to whoever may be in your energy right now, it's like this is someone or some people that went from admiring you and adoring you to just straight up just not liking you for whatever reason, okay? Like the switch was so quick. It was like, damn sis, damn bro, you was just on my coattail, you know what I'm saying, loving me and all of this just last week. It's like, what happened? Okay? I feel like your growth in this season is very intimidating to people. You know, you could have had some people that, and I just had a conversation about this with one of my good girlfriends. And I was just like, man, you know, you can have people in your life, collective, that just could not wait for them to have some superior to you, right? Like this could be people that when it comes to you, their main focus is not like, oh wow, collective has grown, collective is doing good things in their life and this, that, and the other. You know, it's kind of like, damn, like nothing bad ever happens to collective. I never hear anything that you could have fallen out with, people that you again no longer just fuck with, that tries to create that, since they feel as though there is nothing around your name that feeds into that negative aspect of energy, right? So I looked it up. I said the downfall of adoration and admiration, right? Hey, Jesus. So it says the downfall of adoration and admiration occurs when these emotions shift from inspiration to envy, entitlement, or idolatry, causing personal frustration and relationship breakdown. While admiration focused on actions can spark self-improvement, it often turns into envy, while adoration focused on being cherished can degrade into a demand for control or validation. When over idolized, they create unrealistic standards that lead to disillusionments, right? So, hey Prayla, the thing is, you got some people around you, collective, that were so inspired by you, so motivated by you, and maybe they did something to mess up being in close proximity of you. Okay? Hey Cameron. Hey Chris. Hey y'all, welcome in. Hey Tainted, welcome in y'all. And that's the thing. It says envy and frustration. Admiration can quickly turn into envy or frustration if the gap between oneself and the idolized person seems what is this? Insurmountable, leading to feeling of inadequacy rather than inspiration, okay? So you got people that you had around you that were so admired and they seen the good things that you had going on and whatever the case may be. But then as they seen this continue to go on in your life, you know what I'm saying, when God continued to bless you right in front of their eyes, it made them feel like they were inadequate. You know, like maybe this could be people that it's in copycat energy. Maybe these are people that try to do the same shit as you for a while now. Okay, I got these off of Sheen. If y'all really, ew. But listen, I feel like a lot of you guys can be girls too. Like maybe you don't gatekeep and things like that. You could tell, and that's the thing when it comes to your energy. No matter how in close of a proximity somebody is to you, no matter where you tell them where you got your hair done, your nails done, what perfume you got on, whatever, it ain't gonna hit like it do with you. That's what some people don't understand. They can jock your style, but they can't. They don't got the swag to carry it out in the ways in which you do, and a lot of that has to do with a person internally. It's not on you; it's in you. Oh, what's it? You wanna type in? Let me put you on. You wanna type in acrylic handmade nails. Those are the best ones. Those are the ones that are like super durable and whatnot. Put in handmade nails. But anywho, the song that I had got, because I'm like, you really got haters. I'm like, damn, I had to take a break from sewing to get this message out because it was just ringing in my ears. Some of y'all could be getting ringing in your ears. You know, that could be a sign somebody talking about you. They got your name all up in through their damn mouth, okay? But I had got that scissor song. If you wonder if I hate you, I do. Silly of you to make me feel just like this. It's like, yeah, collective. If you wondering, I don't care how much somebody here could be smiling in your face, congratulating you, you know, speaking these sweet nothings to you. If you are wondering based off of the subtle things that you get intuitively or energetically from these people, don't disregard that because 9 times out of 10, that's your spirit trying to tell you something. Yes, Tainted, acrylic handmade nails. Type it in on Sheen, and then a whole bunch of them is gonna pop up. These are size medium. Sorry to my male viewers. That's a little quick intermission. Because I know I got more male viewers than I do female viewers when I was looking at the at my analytics, right? So when I was looking up, when I came up with the title, it made me think of that movie. It's a thin line between love and hate. But then I thought about the song. That's a song too. So I looked it up, and it's so crazy because the group is called the Persuaders. Well, of all things, collective. So when it comes to these people that were once on your team, that is no longer on your team, these are people that have to create a whole fucking narrative when it comes to you in order to persuade people to be on the side of hate when it comes to you. It's a cold game when it comes to people that just can't take the L that they lost the that is looking to be worshipped, and you know, you're not fishing for compliments and things of that sort. I feel like those things just come to you. I can't tell you how many times, because if I know if I went through, I'm pretty sure my collective have. I can't tell you how many times where like, and these people are not in my life, of course, anymore. Times I got overly complimented by someone or something, or as far as maybe what I do or how I looked, what I had on, or the hate from the people that were around me. Because whatever it is that I do, or whatever it is that I had on, or however it is I chose to look down, it goes from those people complimenting you, and then it goes to like them seeing other people compliment you, and it's kind of like, I don't know why I feel like y'all be around people or could have been around people that wanted to, how can I explain this? Like they wanted to be the one to distribute the compliments in order to try and make you feel a certain type of way. If they, like, they wanted to be the main source of complimenting you or lifting you up or whatever the case may be. Don't, then without me. Like, it's so, whoever these energies are is so fucking weird. Like, So, per usual, we about to check in with you and see where you at in your soul journey when it comes to this energy that's like currently surrounding you. Okay, what's going on? All right, so we got it. We got discipline and indecision. All right, discipline says I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Period. Okay. And it says indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. That's that energy of like maybe you created, when you think of discipline, you think of like you creating a routine for yourself, right? You're sticking to a plan or whatever it is that you have sought out to do in this lifetime with your career, with yourself, your body, or your mind, whatever the case may be. Like people are seeing that you are sticking to your own program. Not anybody else's program. You sticking to your program. And I feel like with indecision, like intuitively, by you sticking to your program, it's making some people feel a certain type of way. This is given like, say you going out, right? And you stop drinking. And the people around you, you know, they know that you stopped drinking, but once y'all go out, they want to peer pressure you to be like, oh, it's just one, this and that. Come on, why you acting like that? What? And it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you may have decided to stop drinking. It's important to you. It's not to say that you don't want to hang out with them, because you are, but you would expect for the people that know this about you that they will respect your boundaries or whatever it is that you said that you did not want to partake in. So I feel like when it comes to, and I'm just using drinking as an example, this can be in various ways of other things, right? And that energy to people that, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just my community, you know, my culture. It may be in other cultures too. But it's like when you are doing something good about yourself, when you are making good changes for your life to not only better you, but, you know, the future you that you're trying to be. Like motherfuckers like to make jokes. They try and make you feel like you think you better than us. This, that, and the third. Right? Crazy, right? Like, God forbid I want to just try and be a better person. I like to be in my right mind. God forbid. Hey, Zion. So, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the chat. Anywho, why do everybody ask that with people that got nails? Like, anywho. You want me to post a video of how I wipe my ass? Is that what you want? You could have just said that. Anywho. Like, you want to see? Anywho, listen. Acceptance. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. All right. Now, when it comes to these people that try and put you in two frames of mind, right? Because that's when it comes to indecision. Two people, that's somebody trying to make you think either this way or that way. But I feel like you listen to your gut. You don't listen to the things that people want to put in your ear to cause you to make a different decision or this, that, and the third. You know why you are doing the things in your life for the reasons that you're doing it for. You don't need to explain that shit to nobody. You know what I'm saying? As long as you accept that that's what you're trying to do, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay? But I feel like it's kind of hard for people to understand or just accept the fact that you are no longer the person that you was before. At some point, we have to grow. We have to grow. And we have to also support our friends, our family, or whatever, our lovers, when it comes to the things that they're collective. Because I feel like these people that try and take you off your path, it's like these people are seeing that you are waking up to yourself. Like, it's people that see how much of a successful person that you could be well before you probably. I'm going to just say that. I'm pretty sure, based off of your energy, your aura, how people gravitate towards, I mean, your personality, how you dress, how you change, how you shift the room, like sense of fearlessness, or like this fierceness within them, and fearlessness, right? Like I said, you can always be that person where people are like, oh, where you get your ass? More than you know, collective. People are paying attention to you. Okay? And I feel like a lot of people just admire, like a lot of people have seen you grow and they are admired by how far you have come when it comes to something. When it comes to your dreams and your goals, you could have started when you were young or whatever the case may be, and people see that you still at it. You stayed disciplined despite whatever it is that you were going through. You knew what is accomplished. What does discipline say? I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Your mind never shifted as far as what the end goal was when it came to what you wanted out of this lifetime. And it's people that's still indecisive about what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Working a job that they don't really like. Being with somebody who don't really make them happy. Like, at the end of the day, you got to accept the choices that you make for your own life. You can't sit up here and feel a certain type of way about how somebody else chose to live their life and how happy that they are with the decisions that they made, when you got the choice, when they got the choice to make those same decisions to be happy and fruitful with whatever they want to contribute. It's hard for some people to just accept the fact that you've outgrown them, that like you just don't operate the ways in which they still operate in. And like I said, it gives that energy to some people as far as like, who do you think you are? You don't want to sit with us, you don't want to come out with us, you don't want to and having that certain type of energy be the exact reason, that'd be the exact answer to their question as to why you are no longer participating in those things, being in those settings, hanging around those people. Okay? Bottom of the deck, it says empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. And I feel like you know why you felt the need to make these necessary changes in your life, but you also see it from their side too. When it's like, I understand you have not probably experienced something, went through something or whatever that caused you to make those certain type of changes, and it's not really your job to convince people or to explain to people why you did that. But eventually something will happen, a light bulb will happen, and a certain event can take place or whatever that will cause them to make certain changes within their life. So, yeah. Hey, Zion. I'm not sure if I said hey or not. I know I was looking down at the chat here and there. So let's see. What else? What else is going on in your energy? All right. Ooh, look at you. And that's the thing. When they admire you, like they put you on some type of pedestal, like unbeknownst to them. They may not want to admit this, but they look up to you, collective. I'm saying, like, you wake up and you just choose to be great. I feel like you have some type of star-like energy, okay? When I see this star up here, like, you give, like, celebrity energy. It's like I feel like you're somebody who, you're very selective with the company that you keep. Whereas before you could have just allowed yourself to be anywhere, doing anything that everybody else is doing or whatever. But, once you started to think about the bigger things in life, or you started to think about shit for the long term, I feel like that's when you started to make those decisions. Your intuition was literally nudging at you. All these cards are purple up here. Your intuition was nudging at you. It was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to your body. You gotta listen to those thoughts as far as like what necessary things that you need to change. If it's an idea in mind that you want, whether it's having a family, whether it's just wanting to have a better health so you can be in this motherfucker for a long time, like whatever it is. Okay? Higher power and yin. I'm trying to tell you, collective. Woo-wee. When I tell you your angels are surrounding you, like you have like an angel-like energy. Okay, and you're attracting a lot of things in this time period because yin energy is like you pretty much sitting tight and allowing things to come to you. And that's why, a lot of people come seeking you when it comes to advice, when it comes to tips on how to dress or how to do their makeup, how they want to do their hair. They be like, let me tap in with collective and see like what collective came up to. You know what I'm saying? And then I can add my little razzle dazzle to it and make it my own. That's the same thing they do with what? Celebrities. A celebrity, you remember when Cassie cut her damn side of her head? You know how many motherfuckers is walking around with a shaved head? Okay, I can contest too. No, I didn't shave, the left side of my head or whatever, but I remember in middle school when Alicia Keys had the cornrows, when she was the staple of cornrows and beads. I remember having that one braid at, by your ear going the opposite way. Hell yeah. Okay, the 2-layer braids with the beads. But I feel like it's just given that you are like some type of trendsetter. Okay? Thank you, Corey. I hope you're having a great day too. And you enjoy your life as well, okay? I'm hearing Jill Scott, living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Okay, somebody could be from Philly. Jilly from Philly. All right. And then we got between both worlds. All right. So, yeah. With how you set the tone for how you decided to live your life, collective, like you got people seeing that they're going in circles when it comes to however they live in their life. But by them so focused on you, they got one foot in the life that they are currently living. And then that sense of admiration is one foot into the life or how they see that you go about things. But listen, these people, when they look at you, it's like they're trying to figure out how they can either copy you and make it their own. That's just what I comes reach of these people. So listen, envious of you. They don't want you to feel as if have their nose a certain type of way or their hair a certain type of way or dress the way that they do. Okay? We got toxic love coming out. It says drama, addictions, love, hate. That's so crazy. Didn't I just speak on that song, The Persuaders? It's a thin line between love and hate. Okay, it says relationship. And relationship could be a broad statement, right? Relationships, whatever. These people, whoever they are, off relationships with people. Like they want to be the main character out of their friend group. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to treat motherfuckers like peasants. But when you give main character and you still have the energy to vibe with everyone without making them feel like peasants, like it ruffles motherfucking feathers, collective. Because to them, they're like, you need to pick a side. Either you're all for me or you're all for yourself. Like, what? What do you mean? This is not no Mean Girls Regina energy where on Wednesdays they wear army fatigue and flip-flops so everybody else do. Like, what? That's what this is giving. Whoever these people are, they're so used to yes mans. Like they have to get approval and validation from the people that they are around for them to fully operate in a way in which is appeasing to everybody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's either you fuck with me for how I am, or you just don't have to fuck with me at all. You know, like I feel like you had your fair share of toxic love when it came to friends, family, partnerships, whatever they. That's the thing though, because when it comes to what did it say? Uh, Hold on. Entitlement and control. In relationships, intense adoration can morph into a sense of entitlement, where one partner feels they have the right to dictate the choices or demand constant validation. Again, yeah, from others. It's just like, again, you don't. People be wanting people to be. How people are with you, collective, is how people wish that they were with them. It's like these people wish that people would come up to them and be like, oh, what do you think about this hairstyle? Or like, what do you think about, like, if I wanted to do this or whatever? That shows that it's a sense of respect that people have for you, even to want your opinion. So when they're not looked at as like a go-to, I'm here, you my right hand, you my go-to. Like when when you are not someone's go-to, like somebody just feels like you're just so flawless. Like wake up flawless. Like you I don't know. I don't know why there's people around you that wants to paint you in a certain way because people like admire you so much. Like so this could be people again that no longer have attitude and they see that people are just in they admire you. They admire you, collector, and the people that they see adore you. And there's those be the when people speak highly of you, that be quick to be like, well, one time in fifth grade, collective did not share their crayons with me. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's how these people be. Like they be pulling shit from out their asshole, like the crevice of their asshole, to try and taint your name in some way, shape, or form. That's because these type of people are used to toxic ass love. Like if you really love somebody, why you want to inflict drama into their life? Why you want to put them in shit like that? You love me, but the minute I don't want to take your advice or feed into your bullshit, now you don't like me, now you hate me. Like, if you don't have friends that can keep it 100 with you and you get offended when they tell you about yourself, like, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But if you cannot take constructive criticism from your friends instead of thinking that a motherfucker is just hating on you, then good luck finding true, real ass friends. Like, good luck, for real. Because you're going to always have fake motherfuckers around you that just want to kiss your ass and they going to tell you when you fucking up. All from in whichever way that they can benefit off of you from being next to you. Like, if that is someone like that. You know what I'm saying? This could be somebody who is heavily adored and loved. But, you know, some people don't want to open their mouth to correct somebody because they feel like it's going to mess up their chances of, like I said, benefiting off of them in whichever way, shape, or form that they bring to their friend circle, to their family, to their love. What else is broken within these people? Message, okay? Expect communication from somebody that you had this type of situation with, okay? Communication, conversation, expressing feelings, 10 toes down on however you feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? You stretching, you feel good, and you're not worried about what a hater got to say, because you already know at the end of the day, people gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. It's just unfortunate that, like, these are the type of people with this love-hate relationship. As soon as they stop loving you, these are the type of people that will air your shit out. Air your business out. Simply had a conversation with you. But again, those are those people that could not wait for y'all to separate, to end the friendship, to end the love. It shows how hurt a motherfucker really still is towards you. You could have been a great ass lover to this person, a great ass friend, or whatever, but man, the ways in which people will paint you out to be so they won't look like the one that fucked you over, the one that everybody loves and adores. Oh yeah, they're gonna spin a narrative. They're gonna spin a narrative, and with higher power, Big G sees everything. Hey Slay, Big G sees everything. You don't even have to get up off of your seat to clear anything up. You don't have to. All you got to do is keep being you. Keep staying disciplined. Because eventually, these type of people that will have so much to say about you, they will look like fans. Like when people look up and see that you're not paying them any fucking attention, they will look like fans. Lord. Cold shoulders. This is how these people feel, like whatever it is that you gave to them. Like the cutoff was real cold, okay? It says breakup, distance, separation. I feel like you was just like, I can't be around you no more. Okay? Guidance, self-love. But here's the thing though. As this little roll looks like a phone that he's holding in his hand, whatever you do as far as your platform or whatever, you actually help these same type of motherfuckers that feel this way towards you. If you're not talking to them, best believe they're watching you. What collective got going on? Shit. It says faith, healing, intuition, dreams. Like you could have had a dream about these certain type of people. You know what I'm saying? Where Big G revealed to you these people's true intentions that you was already feeling, because you was already indecisive about their ass anyways. And I feel like once that dream got confirmed, or you ask God, like, God, please bring to light this person. You know what I'm saying? Show me if these are the people that I need in my life. Even if it hurts me. Show me if these are the people that need to stay or if they need to go. And then that dream, you know what I'm saying? Then they appear. And then you notice other little subtle things. And it's like, okay. Sometimes it'd be hard for people to support or love you because they just see how much other people do. And they just don't want to add to the bandwagon of love and support as if that's a bad thing. Like, that's an internal thing that some of these people that you could have found yourself around need to work on. Nate said they all need to go on God. They could come closer to close. Nobody loves me better, okay? But listen, self-love. It says loving you, taking back control, finally being happy. It's stop dealing with people that just got nothing but drama to talk about. They're addicted to certain things. Don't have to be just drugs. It can be just addicted to always talking about the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Addicted to never focusing on their dreams and their goals. Addicted to always wanting to have 1,000,001 motherfuckers around them. Like, people feel very intimidated when you are able to stand on your own. Because it's not like you out of a said circle or said group or relationship or whatever. It's given like, I can do bad by myself. I don't need y'all. I would like for y'all to be around, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm cool with or without y'all around. Not everybody is comfortable being by themselves, knowing how to make decisions by themselves. You wake up, you look in your closet and be like, oh, I'm finna put that shit on, I'm finna put this on. Whoop. You ain't gotta call another motherfucker and be like, when y'all on the way to the shit, oh, what you wearing? What you, how you doing your hair? How you doing your makeup? What shoes you wearing, bro? What color? I'm trying to tell you, wanting to know how you running your program in order to dictate how they gonna run theirs. Come on. People see that you love yourself. You don't need validation from another motherfucker. And it's like when they can't beat you, then they want to join you. And then when they join you and they see that they ain't able to replicate themselves in the way in which you are, then they want to know what your fucking secret sauce is. Them built a whole nother bargain stand to try and get people to come their way, but ain't nothing like the original copy. Ain't nothing like the original copy. Broken mirror, because that's the thing. When they look into the mirror, they don't like what they see. You do. You took the time to love on yourself, to look at those broken parts and being like, you know what? Yeah, but I still fuck with you, self. I still love you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we went through that, but look at me now. Be up too. You got a lot of people pocket watching you too. They want to know like how you able to afford this. How I just seen a post and it was like, you know, it was a post and I seen a couple of them, but it was like, you know how somebody be like things that people put out that I be wanting to know. And one of the girls was like, how much is your rent? I want to know how much your rent is. Like, be wary of people that ask certain questions about your life because they are watching your pockets. How much those shoes cost? How much was those nails? How much was that hairstyle? How much you pay on it? What's your what's your monthly payment? No, damn well y'all ain't got the same credit score. So what is the purpose? You got a lot of people collective that wants to. Okay, Nate said, and the fact that they intimidated and don't want me to be able to stand on my own mess with my head for the longest time. On the real. I'm hearing that Tiana Taylor song. It be the ones you're closest to. It be the ones. Don't get called a rose in Harlem. So Harlem, New York can be significant, okay? But it really be the ones that's closest to you that probably has witnessed your struggles, witnessed and heard things about you or whatever, and like it just make a motherfucker feel good to see that you are down and out. That's the crazy part. But it really just be off of materialistic shit. Like when it comes to your energy, your aura, your worth ethic, you know, the shit that really matters, that attracts people to you, you got that in the bag in comparison to them. I mean, in the bag. I mean, throw it in the bag. On the real. You got it in the bag. Some of y'all could have just recently went shopping. But broken mirrors, it says addiction, roller coaster, toxic connection. Yeah. Because the thing is, a lot of stuff happens at a young age, okay? A lot of stuff happens at a young age. So like when people that have never been shown love or never just had people that just wanted to be their friend or shit like that, when they grow up, and they actually finally make something of themselves, they have a tendency of like creating groups or attracting themselves to people that they feel like put them on a certain type of pedestal. But the crazy part is, then they will look at somebody else who genuinely has people that love them that also put them on a certain type of pedestal and feel like it's competition. It's like it's so weird. Because again, I don't feel like you just require your friends to treat you a certain type of way or force things on them to make you be on a certain type of pedestal. It just comes naturally to you, collective. It comes naturally to you. You don't gatekeep. Like, you show people the way. You like this? You like what I got? You like how I did this or whatever? Cool. Let me tell you. Because what you exposing anything as far as how you got to where you got does not take away from the blessings that you receive. Like, it's so annoying how people feel as though if they don't tell you where they got this from, or if they don't connect you with this person, or if they don't put you on, it's gonna stop you. Like, who the fuck do they think how much power do they think they have when it comes to you? Like, let's keep it a being. Like, for someone to even withhold anything that they feel like can put you in a better position than them already tells a lot about themselves. It says a lot about themselves already, off the rip, before, yeah. Not knowing that you can be that very same person that helps put their ass in a position to win. But because that jealousy and envy is so motherfucking thick, they be blocking their own blessings. Sometimes God will test people to see how fruitful they are. How fruitful are you? Okay, I got you into this position. I know you thinking about, if you was to put collective in a certain type of position or whatever, how in comparison that you may feel like it may triumph the blessings I have in store for you. But let me see how you move. Let me see that heart space. Let me see that heart space. That's what he be on. When you were able to give and not have the thought that by giving is going to put someone in a better position than you, then you please him in ways in which he don't have a problem putting you, bringing people into your life that's going to further put you on this pedestal. He don't have a problem. But when you got those certain type of broken parts within you that prevents you from being a blessing to other people, that's when it's a problem. He will literally prepare a table right in front of you to show you you had the opportunity to do something for someone and you didn't. So let me show you how I bring other people into this person's life in order to make those things happen. With or without you. Because you're not powerful to me. Yeah. Clock it. Clock it. Okay? Yeah. Red flag. Okay? Signs, cheating, deception. Like, some of y'all could be noticing things about people that could be in your energy, right? Like when you have good things going on, or even if you compliment yourself, like, damn, I look good today or whatever. A motherfucker just want to nitpick at something to tear you down. At something to try and dim the light off of you. Like, it's just so crazy how people just do not like other people being happy. Like, if it ruffles so much a feather in your spirit, like, you really need to go see the lady. You need help. For whoever these people are, you need help. If it bothers you that a motherfucker is smiling, that they're happy despite whatever their situation is, even if they're in a better situation, they feel like what is making you so happy? Well, look at the things in comparison to what makes you happy versus what makes collective happy. Collective happy at the fact that he was able to wake up, stand on their 2 feet, see with their 2 eyes, and be able to stretch their body in the morning. They got breath in their body. They happy. They got a roof over their head, they happy. They was able to wash their ass today, they happy. They was able to have food on their table, that's why they happy. When people tie happiness to materialistic shit, look at how they act when that shit is taken away from them. They lose sight of the small things that we take for granted. Yeah, man. Somebody could be a Taurus here. I don't know why this red flag made me think of like bull riding. That can be significant here. Okay. But listen, like with guidance here, whether these people, these haters want to admit it or not, you help them in ways that they'll never fucking admit to you. You help them in ways that they will never give you the credit from out of their crusty ass lips that you help them. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. Because the ways in which you operate, the things that make you happy, these are people that may look at you and decide to try and do those very same things. But these are the people that probably won't show it. They probably won't tell you it. But behind closed doors, they're practicing the same things that you are doing to see if it works for them. If you like to go out in nature, if you like to journal, or I don't know, you like to listen to music, or you show the ways in which you embark in self-care, you know what I'm saying? They'll never ask you, they'll never hit you up on that message and be like, hey, I see you was doing this. You know, I know that you had this going on. I see you started to do this or whatever. Like, you know, how did you do that or whatever? No. To them, that's giving you too much power. To them, it makes them feel like, and that's the thing, in their mind, they feel like you would have this sense of, oh, you need me. Oh, you, knowing that that's how their energy is. It's projection. Ain't nobody worried about you coming to me simply to ask me a question about some shit that I'm doing and making, and nobody's thought goes to that but people who are jealous and envious of you. It's like they silently take notes when it comes to you, but they will never raise their hand and ask you a fucking question. It's childish. It's school shit. So I feel like you're starting to notice these red flags. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of where my hug at motherfuckers around you. Especially seeing this yin energy. I'm telling you, like, this could be somebody, like, say somebody approach you and they hugging you and maybe this jealous or envious ass friend is right next to you. They feel away because whoever hugged you, they didn't hug them. It's like, look at your energy. It's all fucked up. You don't even have an inviting personality, vibe, aura for a motherfucker to even want to hug you. You know what I'm saying? And you feeling this, and people feeling a certain type of way because they don't embrace you the way that other people are. Not knowing that they don't know the ways in which you done loved on them, supported them, you know, so love to them or whatever as to why they have that approach towards you. It's like, fix your character. And maybe people would want to run to your arms when they see you. Like, you just have a lot of people that feel a certain type of way, collective, as far as how other people love you. Hey, Addie. And you can't help that. You didn't send out a damn disclaimer text message to everybody and be like, hey, okay, I want you to treat me this way. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. I remember one time I was in a room, right? And somebody that I was in a room with, they came in and they knocked on the door out of respect, right? But somebody was like, oh, you don't have to knock on the door. You can go in that room. It's like, hold on. Hold on, because for one, nobody asked your ass, and two, I never put up a stipulation as far as like, oh, you need to knock before you come in. Anybody was welcome to come in. But because she felt like this person had a sense of respect for me, she tried to shoot it down and telling her, you don't have to respect her. You can just go in. You don't have to respect her. But the fact that that's something that she wanted to do off the strength of the respect that she had for me made her feel a certain type of way to even say that. I was like, damn, the envy be so real when motherfuckers just really have a level of respect for you. It be so real. Like, evidently it bothered you at the fact that she had enough decency to knock on the door before coming in. Oh, we. Like, them is the motherfuckers that just never had hugs growing up. Like, shit. Sheesh. Look at that controversy. You be having people upset, collective. Because the ways that you just go about being yourself makes people feel a certain type of way when they're not able to say or do things to try and take you out of your character. It ruffles their fucking feathers. Why can't I get under collective skin? Why can't I make them feel a certain type of way? Why can't I make them feel as jealous as I am about them that they are about me? Like, damn. Like, when I tell you people go out of their way to try and humble you, collective, and it doesn't work, it leaves them looking stupid because, like, more than likely you would compliment them or, you know, be like, oh, you're nice. I like what you did with this or what the whole time they only doing that to try and make you feel a certain type of way. And then they really can't be mad because you, just as much as you get compliments, you compliment other people too. It's like, just want to one up them too. God, drama, scandal, truth coming out. It's like, how you feel a certain type of way because somebody's showing you love. But when it comes to them trying to show you love, it's very transactional. It's very transactional. They pick and choose when it comes to when they are admired by you and when whatever you're doing seems like it's a threat to them. It's like, you need to go on and pick up your feelings. Okay? Somebody's name could be Jasmine. Somebody's last name could be Sullivan. But yeah, it's like, pick your face from off the ground. Because these people be shocked. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just people that feel like you get overloved. They be shocked when you show love in return. That's the reason why you get overloved. Because you put it out there. You show love and you get it back. It's simple math. It's simple math. And now they feel guilty because however they depicted you to be in their mind is not who you are. They wanted you to be that mean girl. They wanted you to be the energy that they're in, and you're just not. Like, you just not. You as solid as they come. You loyal. You don't let shit get to your head just because you see that you do hold a space of being of an inspiration or a motivation to people. If anything, you like to see it. Like, I'm glad that by me making certain changes within my life has rubbed off on you. And I'm going to root you on too because, I mean, shit, you probably even remember the times where motherfuckers wasn't rooting you on. A lot of people don't believe you until they start to see results. And people started to see the results when it came to you. So yeah, guilt. It says apology, remorseful, ashamed. It's like pie on face energy. Pie on face energy. It's like Looking sick and tired. It says cycles over it, decision made. And I feel like you just got tired. Somebody can have a list. I don't know why it's making me think of. I'm getting sick and tired. Sick and tired. Broken promises. I'm trying to be serious, but damn. To my spirit guys, why y'all had to give me that one? No more. Okay, anywho. Excuse me, y'all. I'll be laughing at myself because what? Okay. But listen, y'all, for real. Real deal. I feel like y'all just really tired of feeling like y'all gotta minimize yourself when y'all come across certain people that you know feel a certain type of way about the energy and the aura that you hold. You tired of dimming your light. You want to be around people that also have main character energy as well, and don't feel a certain type of way because you hold yourself to a certain degree. Like, I don't know why I'm getting, when Precious, when she was like, since you got your degree and you think you know everything. Like, listen, you can have it ain't nothing wrong with having a degree. You can have a degree all you want, but it's a certain level of wisdom that I feel like you have, collective. You get your wisdom from a higher power, not a textbook, not a PowerPoint, directly from source. You can read about intuition all you want to, but if you have not felt it and experienced it within situations within yourself, how can you apply it? How? When you decided to give some of these people the cold shoulder, they did not know. You know what I'm saying? For some of them, I feel like they do, because we grown people be knowing what they doing. But they understand why you gave them the cold shoulder. When Big G gives you that signal, when he disrupts your spirit, when you get around certain people, places, and things, that's him speaking through you. Your senses be on high alert. You see how that motherfucker's looking at you when such and such say that you look nice? When they compliment you on your dreams and your goals, not just from under the post, but in person too. You can feel how it makes other people feel. It make people look at themselves like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got nothing rolling or going on to where I am putting something out as far as my purpose that's making people admire me in that way. The whole time, people can admire them in other ways, but when people admire you, it makes them feel inadequate. Like they just want to have everything. Like, but they put in a lick of work for that shit in the first place. Ain't put in no work to be admired about something and feel a certain type of way because you have yourself. I'll wait. In which way? I feel like because you're very selfless, you was around a lot of selfish ass people. You started to see those red flags, clear as day. And then again, that guilt come in because they know exactly what they was on that caused you to feel the way that you do towards them. This is not their first go round. I'm trying to tell you. Round and round. They've been doing this shit, going in circles for a long time. It's not their first go round. But it definitely hurt when it came to someone like you that is standing 10 toes down on how you feel and choosing to separate yourself and distance yourself from them. Because again, this is somebody who's used to like being friends with someone, they fall, then once you do that enough with people and you see the patterns, whether it's friendships, relationships, or whatever, once you learn that lesson of people showing you exactly how they are with you, you're not going to waste another week, another month with another motherfucker. I mean, like, come on. You ended that cycle of being on the on and offs with people. I feel you. Once I feel like we attaching and detaching too many times, I don't want to play no more. I'm done. I'm done. If you ain't trying to be, it's like either you're in or you're out. Okay? Either you're in or you're out. Because motherfuckers got a tendency of like to let the flies in. Okay? I don't know why. It's making me think of that scene from Next Friday when it was like, holy moly, donut shop. He was like, let me get a donut. Hold the fly. Anywho, unknown caller, okay? Unknown caller. Stalking, hanging up unknown numbers. Whoever, if these are like friends, these are people that are just very childish. Like, child. If this is a lover, I do feel like this is somebody. However, somebody realized like it was real dark over there. There was no sense came into their life. To where like with this 3, it made me think of 3 of Pentacles. Like you kind of showed this person the things that they need to work on. Like they could have been so used to dealing with toxic love. And like I was saying in my other live, what was it? Yesterday. It's like when you are with somebody that's toxic, because when you're with somebody in a relationship, friendship, or whatever, you want to grow. That's the whole idea. Look at you, high value. I'm hearing that song, high fashion. I guess, I know I gotta keep my feelings on go, go. Drop that ass to the flow, flow. If I hop out the Benz in my okay. I forgot who sings that song, but I heard that song. But anywho, in whichever relationship that you find yourself in, like you want to be around people that is going to help you elevate. That's why it's so important to pick and be selective about the people that you let into your life. If you're dealing with somebody where you always arguing, they always got you in drama and shit like that, and that shit goes on for like a whole week, you know what I'm saying? It's the same drama from Monday, spilling into Tuesday, spilling into Wednesday to Thursday, Friday. You ain't had no time. Your whole mind ain't on whatever type of routine that you've been having for yourself because it done got your emotions all stirred up. Then be like energy vampires. They done messed your whole program up for the week, putting you in bullshit where you could have got a week further along in your goals and your dreams. So imagine spending years of being with somebody or being friends with somebody like that. And time, you can't get that shit back. It's like somebody is realizing like you were the way. You were the way in which they should have gone in. Other than the way that they were in. This is somebody I feel like is trying to change their ways. It's like you're teaching this person how to love yourself and put you first. Or put them first. I'm hearing that Jaheim song, you better put that woman first. I can remember. I feel like you starting that. You start. Your okay. Yeah, they were hiding their true feelings. Um, your reason for giving whoever this person is the cold shoulder was not out of spite. This was merely off of what you felt like you needed to do to get back to your program. Because by dealing with these people and the drama and all of that shit, it was taking your mind off of what's really important. Their reason of giving you the cold shoulder, I feel like, was to test your temperature when it came to if you love them enough. This could be when it comes to toxic love, people that are used to being around people that they argue, fight, and all that. That means you care. That means you care. If you cussing me out and you taking the energy to fuck my shit up and everything, you must care. No, that's somebody who does not value you and the things that you worked hard for. But I feel like that's what somebody comes from. So by trying to get that reaction out of you in order to determine whether you did or did not care for them, did not work out in their favor. Because that's just simply not how you operate. Operating like that is going to cause you to attract more people in your life that operates like that. Why would you want to set the tone in your life in that way? But I feel like in whichever way that this person could be watching you, you're teaching them as well. You're helping them heal the certain parts of them that they may not have been able to put into words. And I feel like they're realizing that, like with this broken mirror here and red flags, like when it comes to how you choose to position yourself as far as like how you expect for people to treat you, again, you're not afraid to distance yourself from people who don't treat you right. But by you doing that, it is revealing to this person the red flags within themselves. And it's making them upset because that's something that I feel like they don't want to admit about themselves. But they know it's true. Why else would somebody feel guilty? This is like somebody that's like, I have to admit that I was a bad person towards them. Which they were. You could have blocked this person, you know what I'm saying, as to why you may be getting an unknown call. This is of trying to get you upset skin. This is somebody that will call you, hang up, you call them back, they don't answer. They want you to go off the ringer. They want that. But because you're not getting yourself and see, this is why I don't want to fuck with you. This is why. Because if you cared about me, if you loved me, if you have feelings for me, why we gotta do all of that? It says deep emotion, secretly in love, cold and detached. Like this is somebody, these are people that just really don't know how to express how they feel towards you. And it's even harder for the people who are jealous and envious of you that don't know how to put that into words either. Yeah, look at that. Childish as I'm finished shuffling the deck. Yeah. Immature, argumentative, playing the victim. And then when you call a motherfucker out on shit, like these are people that, again, they know exactly what they doing, but they want you to voice the shit that they're doing so it can make them feel like you're paying attention to them. Like, oh God. These are people that want your attention so fucking bad, but they don't know how to get it. So they start drama. They start conflict and shit in order to get it from you. It's very childish. Child, who the hell? What's this controversy about? What's the drama? What's the scandal? What's the truth coming out? What is it? People need to learn how to communicate. That's the thing. Five of Pentacles, because they feel like they really lost out on you. Like Five of Pentacles in the original tarot deck, it's like two people walking in the snow, and hence how it's like it's been a snowstorm as of lately. But like, you know, somebody needing a certain sense of guidance from you, and that's the thing. These can be people that need your help, but like they don't like asking for it. They want you to be like, "Oh, what's wrong? You okay? Like, what's the matter?" These are people that, again, they want to be babied into a motherfucker. Like, this is somebody who will, if they feel a certain type of way, it'll show in their demeanor, but they won't speak up to say how they feel. They're just waiting for somebody to tell them what's wrong, and then, you know, it'll be like nothing. Whole time is something. So then it starts to direct the energy towards them. Now everybody wants to know what's wrong with Wutuo. The ways in which people seek attention is so strange. And once they got enough people wanting to know what's wrong with them, then they put you into the situation. Like, God. Yeah, the Tower. That's when that's where all that anger starts to come out in. You start to see within this person that the foundation that y'all thought that y'all had was solid. All it took was for a motherfucker to feel a certain type of way to start exploiting you. That's all it took. These are people that will set the conversation up for it to go in the direction of it being talked about you. So say, for instance, this is like somebody that what's a good example? Say you always did something for someone, right? And now that you and somebody who is no longer friends, relationships, lovers, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're not available to do that shit no more. So this is like somebody that they want to be on their side in regards to the situation, to have you do it now. Or have them do it, right? Since you're not available to do said thing. And it'll cause this person that probably know you too to be like, I thought Whoop-de-Whoop used to always do this. Like, what happened to them? I thought you're not talking. That's how they were trying to set this shit up, because they know that somebody will ask in regards to you. And then that's when they will start to expose shit. Well, you know, me and Whoop-de-Whoop not cool no more. So, you know, and then there's like, oh, what happened? And yeah, they set shit up like that. Oh, God, people. And either they'll spread your business out, or they'll simp so hard or show so much remorse for what happened between y'all two, to where they feel like this person will be led to try and get y'all back cool, friends, lovers, whatever. Like, this is somebody, again, they need a third party in order to make things right with you. Like, again, it's like, grow the fuck up. You can't always be having other people fight your battles. I remember when I fell out with a friend, I spoke to another mutual friend in regards to the situation, because I just wanted to fact check something. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to fact check something. And it was so crazy. It was that type of situation. Like, that person using someone else in order to try and mend the friendship between her and her. It's like, this is your pattern. This is what you do. And I'm glad I fact checked because I really thought I was tripping. I'm like, am I tripping or not? And it's like, no. Again, this is not somebody's first go around. This is how they operate. Right? This is how they operate. They can't wait to tell or expose or get angry or frustrated to let somebody know how you left them out in the cold. But they never want to explain why. Simply off of somebody, they'll use all type of shit instead of getting to the core of the situation as far as merely expressing how they were jealous and envious of you. And if they don't have anything to go based off of to support their narrative, they will create one. They'll try and start some drama with you in order to stick how they feel towards that situation. That shit is weird as fuck, man. Judgment, 3 of Pentacles. This can cause, like, whatever is going on with this person, it's causing people to evaluate whether they want to continue to work with this person or not. Like, they just did too much. They did too much on the other end of admiration and, yeah, they did too much. Now they got other people looking at them like, I don't know if I want to collaborate with them or work with them. It's usually the person that feels like they got to go through everybody from A to Z to prove a point, to look a certain type of way, who caused the fucking damage. You know how they say once you tell one lie, you got to cover it up with another lie. You got to cover that lie up with another lie. And you got to keep up with your lies. Like, this could be somebody who explains, who don't keep track of the shit that they say to people. But some of the people that they talk to are smart. So it's like, yeah, that's not what you told me. Or that can be in conversation. Like, this can be in regards to, yeah, 7 of Wands. Somebody could have definitely blocked someone. This is like somebody hearing, you know how they say it's always 3 sides to the truth? It's the one side, the other side, and the truth. Like, this is somebody that done spoke on your name so much to other people, to now the other people are coming together to put their stories together and is realizing like, oh, this motherfucker lied. They left this part out. They didn't say this. So it's like, oh. Caught up, got me feeling it. Caught up, and I don't know what it is. But it seems they got you twisted. Collective, because whoever this person is, they getting caught up. Like, and the thing is, with these people that they told all this bullshit to, that they wanted so badly to be on their side, all is causing this, all this person is causing these people to do is to check in, stalk you or whatever, and see what you got going on. And then they actually really end up adoring you. They like, damn, I really fuck with Collective. I don't know why. Who said this about them? Collective solid. Collective is a loyal person. Collective gonna tell it how it is. Like, Collective is focused on other shit other than this. That's why Spirit was like, keep doing what you're doing. Because you continuing to stick to your program is going to validate you, because you never know how people are speaking up on your name in the background. You never know how people are trying to create a narrative in the background. And when they see that you're not feeding into this narrative and you're minding your goddamn business, they end up putting their foot in their own mouth when it comes to you. Because that's exactly what's happening. Like, this, like, listen, a lot of people are starting to judge these people or this individual. And they're starting to block them out now. Because Strength card at the bottom of the deck, somebody could be a Leo here with this lion. And I feel like somebody was lying too on your name, whoever that person is. Like they were straight lying. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Like, damn. You ain't never got to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? The chatter in the back is going to prove that point for you, collective. It's going to prove it for you. And yeah, you can definitely tell when it's ill vibes. I remember I had went out with a friend for their birthday. The owner knew we was from out of town with your woo. We was having a good little time. And Ace of Swords, Spirit's like, speak your truth. And this. But listen, we was having a good ass time. The owner, I guess, he must have asked the waitress to ask us where we was from or whatever. Like, oh yeah, we're from Cali, woo woo. And owner started sending drinks, shots over, or whatever. Having a good ass time. You know, everybody was in there vibing. It was her birthday. You know what I'm saying? We outside. The owner comes over, we laughing, joking with him, except for her. Like, I don't know if it was because the attention was not solely, I don't know, but homegirl was just, had an attitude. And I didn't even know where it came from. I'm just like, what is going on? We are out here having fun. You know what I'm saying? We was blessed enough for the owners to even recognize us and send us this shit. What is the problem? What is the problem? Still never knew what the problem was. Hold on, y'all. Never knew what the problem was. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all could just have people that, like, you could be a social butterfly. Maybe you just attract certain energy towards you. And some people just may feel a certain type of way because you attract that certain type of energy towards them. Whether it's their event, whether it's their birthday, whether it's their shit. Like, it could be, people would think that you work there. I remember it was some lady, she was asking for my advice with something, and I'm talking to her, and some other lady walked up to me, and she was like, hi, do you know where the, and I was like, I do not work here, lady. I do not work here. Like, I don't know, you just have this take charge type of energy. You know, like, you just can't help that shit, collective, in the ways in which people are gravitated towards you. Okay? What's this guilt about when it comes to this person? What's this guilt about? What is this guilt about? The world and the Eight of Swords. The fact that you no longer want to be a part of this person's world. Like, you really completed a cycle with them and you don't plan on opening it back up. That's what got them in their head, because they're like, damn. Like, they really do feel ashamed for them pulling the bullshit that they did with you, because now they can't get in. Hey, Janae. They can't get in. What's this Eight of Swords when it comes to this person and this guilt? Like, it's... if this is the situation where, like, people that they have disclosed certain things, why you and them are probably not together or lovers or whatever, if this is like these people coming together to like piece their stories together, this Eight of Swords is this person feeling like they don't want to be seen. Like, it's like, now you don't want to show your face after you created all this bullshit and people figured out that you fucking lied. Now you don't want to show your face to certain people. The fucking audacity. The audacity. And guess what? When it comes to those people, when that vibe is felt, then they're gonna create another fucking narrative. It's like they just don't stop. They just don't stop. They'll never be like, oh yeah, me and such are not friends because they pieced their stories together and found out that I was lying about why me and Collector don't fuck with each other. So they're gonna make up some other shit. Or they're gonna purposely start some type of drama to make that the supporting fact as to why they don't fuck with this person now. Instead of where the root of it came from. All off of somebody's bullshit. Like, oh child. It's like all this messiness going on and you are just living your life like it's going collective. Like you're not paying this shit no mind. But by you separating yourself from these people that once were in high admiration of you, it's starting to reveal things about them now that you are not around. Not only to them, but towards the people around them that believe the bullshit that they were saying. Whereas you got, if somebody feel like you just got off scot-free, like, it's like, no, this is your karma. This is their karma that they're going through. Now you have to, as much as this person tried to make you feel uncomfortable, now they're feeling uncomfortable. When it comes to the people that they chose to talk shit about you to. And now those people that they talk shit about you to want to fuck with you. Now you put, it's like these people, this person or these people now have jeopardized these other people that was attached to them wanting to get back into good graces with you because they associated with this person. They believe this person. Because best believe they want to fuck with you. Now that they see that whoever was talking shit about you ain't shit, they like, damn, how? Now they feel like they got to tuck their tail between their legs to come to you. Ooh, child. This is messy. This is messy boots, okay? Ooh, what's this guidance? Shit. What's this guidance about? It's getting hot up in here. I'm gonna piss somebody off. Oh well, if this is the person that was fucking lying, you shouldn't have been lying. And you shouldn't be trying to watch me if you don't want to be told about yourself. Cause shit. Doing all of that, all that work, and look what it got you. Right back to it just went right back to how things started off with you and them. But it's just other people now. What's this guidance? What's this guidance? King of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay. Somebody wants to commit to you. I do feel like it's this person that maybe has been watching you. By you stepping away from them has taught them a lesson about themselves. I think that's that person. With the Three of Cups, maybe this is somebody who wants to go out for drinks. You know what I'm saying? They want to socialize. They want to go somewhere out in public. Maybe that would take off some of the stress or the nervousness that they may have. You know, with guidance here, this is somebody like, oh, you know, let's go out for drinks. Like, meet me here. Maybe, you know, they may not pick you up because maybe y'all not on them type of terms. You know, if all else fails, you can have your keys and you can get on. But this is somebody that's like, oh, let's go out for drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, meet me here. This is somebody that wants to marry you, though. I'm going to just keep it 100 because I'm hearing, meet me at the altar, your white dress. We don't need no, we ain't getting no young girls, so we might as well do it. I mean, King of Pentacles is out here. They coming in hot with wanting to be faithful, loyal, and committed. What's up this King of Pentacles sleeve? Nine of Pentacles. I'm hearing I love her because she got her own. She don't need mine. She say, leave mine alone, okay? Yeah. Somebody likes the fact that you're self-sufficient. Like, again, when it comes to lovers, friends, whatever, you give off this energy of like, I don't need y'all around me. I don't need you. I would like for you to be here. Like, you grant people access into being into your life. They don't grant themselves access towards being in your life. You don't care how much they pop, lock, and drop it to try and wool you over. If you don't want them in your life, you won't have them in there. They couldn't pay you enough to just allow you to just invite anybody in. Two of Cups. I'm trying to tell you, collective. I snorted. Anywho, somebody really has unconditional love for you, collective. Like Knight of Wands energy, they want to come in hot and ready, like Little Caesar pizza, because they feel like, I'm hearing Tim's time is of the essence. Like, the more you continue to put yourself on this type of pedestal, the more you are liable to be seen. Okay, Page of Cups, I feel like they want to come rushing in with an apology, maybe for how they treated you. Okay, more than likely, because they feel guilty. They're like, damn, like, I really had something good, and I fucked it up because of how I was acting. Like, they could have, again, had 1 foot in with you and 1 foot out with somebody who was dark and toxic. There was in between worlds, a world where, like, you could really help this person and guide them and be of an asset into their life, and somebody who just wanted to be codependent and argue and fight and just start drama with them. I don't know. What's between worlds? Maybe they had to wrap some shit up. What happened with that? What happened with that? The Magician, it was playing games, playing both sides of the field, okay? Playing games, making you feel like it was something, then they disappear, and they appear somewhere else, and so forth. The Lovers, yep, King of Cups. Uh-huh. The Lovers is a choice. You know, maybe they were indecisive, right? Indecision when it came to you and someone else. Do I want to stay with the toxic shit, or do I want to be with somebody who is going to unlock the feminine energy within me? Because we all got masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. But I feel like because this person has came across people that has really made them feel cold, it's giving like King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. They were used to operating that way. But this is somebody that's like, man, like, I don't want to keep arguing with somebody. I don't want to keep like going back and forth. Like, they want to be sweet to somebody. You know what I'm saying? They want to call them and be like, I just called you to hear your voice. Yeah, like, what you doing? You not feeling good? All right, I'm going to call you back. And then they come up with some plans to be like, okay, good dress, I'm going to come pick you up. We're finna go do something. Like, this, like, somebody really just want to be sweet on someone. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy too with this King of Cups. It may be a little hard for them to like know how to do that though, because I feel like they're so used to toxic energy. So it may feel a little weird to them, especially with them coming up as the King of Cups. Like, it may feel a little weird to them. With the Star energy, I do feel like they have a lot of healing to do, but I feel like your healing energy is going to also help this person heal those parts of them where they navigated in such a toxic way when it came to past lovers. Like with this childish energy that they could have had when it, yeah, look at that, the X. With this childish energy that they could have used to been navigating in. You see how she's blindfold? Like, I feel like you're opening this person's eyes to, like, why things played out the way that they played out between you and them. Because whoever they're with, I'm hearing, what's the difference between me and you? But you ain't doing what you're supposed to. It's like, whoever the toxic lover is, whoever the ex is, they just feel like they look like that in the bag. They all that in the bag of chips. But they got a really shitty way of showing love. Yeah, they may be beautiful. Yeah, they may be handsome. They may have nice things or whatever. But when it comes to how, like, they go about treating people, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And somebody is, like, tired of that shit. Okay? Yeah, the death card. That shit came to an end. I feel like, look at that skeleton. It's like, this is somebody that done sucked the life out of this motherfucker. Sexual energy wants to come in here so bad. I don't know what you and this person did, but child, you done sucked the life out of them. You done did your 1-2 there, okay? Justice. Libra energy, heavy Libra energy, okay? But listen. Even when this is in the aspect of friends, right? Not just lovers. I do feel like it is somebody here that has a lot of love for you. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your friendship, I do feel like they choose you. Because again, like, you do good by yourself and you show a lot of unconditional love to people. It's just somebody here that wants to apologize for believing someone else for the mind games that they was playing on them when it came to them not wanting someone to be close to you. This is like, if in the friend department, this is somebody who's very selfish with their friends. Like, if you was friends with their friends at one point, once you and this person became friends, then they painted this whole narrative to make their friends no longer like you. But when they got revealed as the person that they were dealing with, their friends was like, damn, like, I thought Wuthu was real cool, but because of this person, now it's fucked up. Like, this is somebody here that wants to apologize for, like, believing the hype in regards to what was spoken on in regards to your name. Because, again, those people don't really know you like that. They can only go based off of the motherfucker that you could have known, the friend that you cut off. You could have known that friend for a long time. So, yeah, that gives a little leverage in the bullshit that they were saying, because they feel like, oh, well, this person really knows this person. They've been friends for this long, so that must be how they are. No. That's how the motherfucker they are. Like, because like I said, that's somebody who would use anything as a leverage for it to go in their favor. So this is somebody that may say something like, oh, well, I've known them for a long time. This is how they always been, and this and that. And it's like, no, that's how you've always been. That's how you've always been. Don't project that shit on me. On collective. Okay. So any last words in regards to Tainted said Libra gang? Y'all Libras, man. Oh Lord. Not the feminine Libras, the male Libras. They're something. They're something. Okay. They're something. Any last words, Spirit? Page of Wands. Somebody wants to see you face to face. If it's a lover, they want to see you. If it's these friends of this friend that you no longer talk to, you know, maybe this could be somebody that's like, I don't want to just text this. I don't want it to just be ignored. Like, let me pull up on Collective, and so they can really see that I'm telling the truth in regards to some fucked up shit that this person did. It's giving that. Like, they want you to see in their face, like, I really had no clue that you wasn't like that. Like, I was fed lies and shit like that. And again, this pisses whoever this other person is off, because For people to go out their way to prove to you that they were bamboozled with some bullshit in order to be in good graces with you, further shows how much of a solid individual you are. It proves it. And it's going to piss them off because say you do decide to befriend these people all off of, a misunderstanding of some shit that was fed to them. That is going to boil their goddamn, it's going to grind their gears, collective. Because they're going to feel like you stole my friend. It's like, no, you fumbled them with bullshit. You got them in unnecessary drama, got them looking like somebody that can't be trusted, all off of your ass. Strength card. Somebody's trying to build up the courage. They're trying to figure out like how they can come in when it comes to you. Okay? They're trying to figure out how they're going to build the courage to even start this conversation. Yeah, the Emperor, because you're in control. Like the ball is in your court. This is like that feeling of somebody like going to the principal's office. I don't know why that is. Somebody can work at a school or something like that, but this is like somebody that feels like, damn, I gotta go to the principal's office and plead my case so I don't get suspended. Like, yeah. Like you, because you're in so much of a control within your life, like again, you have the control with the Emperor. You have the control to determine who you want in your life and who you don't. So when people see that you hold that power and you're not easily influenced by just being friends with just anybody and shit like that, it makes it a little bit more intimidating for people that do want to be your friend, because they're like, damn, like, are they going to want to fuck with me or not? Especially with how much they see that you are loved and adored and you don't play about the people that you have in your life. Oh, it's definitely a sense of nervousness here. What's this strength card? The Knight of Pentacles. They moving slow, but they definitely want to come towards you to plant some sort of a seed here. Okay. Seven of Swords. In regards to, I feel like what was done behind your back. It's like an offering. You see how he got that pentacle up? Like this is like disclosing what somebody did or said behind your back. Mainly with what they said. Because the sword speaks of truth. Clarity, right? Don't be surprised when you got somebody that want to come back into your life and they lay it on you as to what someone said about you. This person had no idea that you were the total opposite of how somebody portrayed you to be, collective. But also use your discernment. Also use your discernment, because some of these people may be the very same people that couldn't wait for a motherfucker to hate you, okay? For them to say something about you. And then now that they see that the majority rules when it comes to all these other people actually wanting to fuck with you, now they want to switch sides. Because now they see they don't want to be left out of the majority that want to fuck with you. They even willing to leave whoever the other friend or lover or whatever is on your behalf. But don't be fooled. You know, by this face-to-face conversation, this Page of Wands, if they don't offer to talk face-to-face, you do. I feel like the ones that want to speak face-to-face will, I feel like that's coming more from a genuine side, because this is somebody that really wants you to see that they're telling the truth. But for the people that want to come back into your life and they don't want to have a they don't initiate, I should say, a face-to-face conversation, you do it and see what they say. Because you can tell when the motherfucker's lying, when they get to stuttering over their words. Because it's like, yeah, you telling me what they said, but what did you say? What did you say? It's giving that. Because you could have already been indecisive about some of the people connected to them anyways that did not like you, but they, they seen the other people like you, or they were just playing it nice and cool like the other friend that you had that betrayed you. It's like, you never really fucked with me like that. So I'm curious as to why you going out your way to want to fuck with me now. Child. Give me one more on the strength card. Okay, I guess two. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. I feel like for some of these people, yeah, you're gonna be like, yep, that's a bad investment. Some of them, I feel like you're gonna leave them right where they had you fucked up at. You wanted to believe that bullshit? Cool. Stay over there with them. That's how you dictated things in your life. Like, yeah. Give me, what's on your energy? The Emperor. What's the Emperor here? The Sun. Listen, you shedding light on a lot of things when it comes to people, collective. Like, you're happy. You know what I'm saying? When you really are happy and you speak your truth and you're not talking from a hurt space, it's going to expose some people. It's going to expose them. Because for the people that you is going to leave you, the people, goddamn. The people that you are going to leave where they had you fucked up at, watch how quick they turn and create a hate wagon towards you. They were so, they wanted to come and adore you and prove their case or whatever, but the minute you be like, you know what, this case is closed, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no more information in regards to it. I'm good. Page of Swords. They get in that group chat. Get to talking shit about you. Like, oh yeah, I went to go try and mend things with Woo, but then she wasn't budging. I didn't want to be that bitch friend in the first place. Like, but they hit you up though. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, boo, because you reached out, not me. That's your energy. Who wanted to be who friend? Who wanted to be who lover? You didn't hurt somebody's ego. This could be a lover that, you know what I'm saying, wanted to play games with you, wanted to have bets on the back end when it came to you and shit like that. And you hurt their ego. Now they telling all their homies, well, I didn't want to fuck with them anyways. Yeah, the fuck right. You've been talking to yourself in the DMs for months. Collective, you are standing on business. Oh, God. That thin line, like, ooh, boy, I tell you. Okay, let's get some advice for you, okay, when it comes to spirit. What's the advice for the collective? Okay, Ace of Cups. You about to have new love coming in, a better lover, better friend that's gonna be willing to pour into your cup. Because I feel like in the past you was over pouring into a lot of people's cups and they weren't giving you that same type of love. It wasn't giving you that same type of love. So now Big G is stepping in and being like, well, since you done cleared out the people that needed to be cleared out, let me bring in the ones that is going to show you that love that you may have wanted from those other people. You about to get a lot of love and support too. Like, somebody's initials can start with an A. Somebody feels like you're a very pure heart. However people try to paint you out to be, like with this white dove, I feel like you're just very pure hearted. Like, people are starting to see the projection is real when it comes to people and your energy. 9 of Pentacles, exactly. When you bear that energy of, like, again, I don't need you, but I want you, it gets the people going, collective. Like, it makes people be like, well, why don't you want me? Why don't you want to be my friend? Because there's a certain amount of love that people have to be willing to bring into your life. And if it's not genuine, you're not really pressed to get it. You can give it to yourself, 9 of Pentacles. Whether you can take yourself somewhere and pay for yourself to have a good time in order to make you happy, or whatever the case may be, or just the work that you have done within yourself. Like, you're really self-made, collective. You're really self-made. And a lot of people, I feel like that's one thing that a lot of people admire about you. 2 of Swords. I feel like this is mainly about, like, when these people try and come back into your life, it's going to be some decisions that you're going to have to make. Because 8 of Wands, like, you're going to have people coming out of nowhere, just hitting you up, wanting to see how you doing. What you up to? Can we talk? Can we try and rekindle this? Can we talk for a minute? Like, new people and old people. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Like, you about to have people. Put your discernment light radar on. Okay, 7 of Cups. Put that discernment radar on, because you about to have so many people that is going to want to give to you, do things for you. And again, it's not that you asked for this. This is merely like the love that you have given, the love and support that you have given people is merely just being mirrored back to you. But don't get it twisted with the people who just want to get back into good graces with you after they did some fucked up shit to you. Or engaged with people who did fucked up shit with you, towards you. Like, ooh, yeah, you got people coming out of that. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. The Moon. Little do you know, in the background, even to your haters, you teaching them a lesson. 5 of Wands. It's a lot of drama going on. It's a lot of drama going on. Okay? But it's teaching this person a lesson. Like, whatever platform you got going on or whatever, like, this can be people that again, they talk shit about you. They bring people to you. Did you see what Collective posted today? Until, like, you could be a spiritualist like me. It ain't until you pull a motherfucker's cards to where you prove to them some shit and they start to believe you. They start to believe you. Even your haters will bring an audience to you. Understand that, collective. And then those haters that was once on their side will then turn into people that adore you and is admired by you. Consider that a way in which Big G will prepare a table in front of your enemies. Okay? Period. Let's get some spirit messages. Let me grab them. And then we out of here, y'all. Let me find, oh, it's this deck. Oh, damn. My rebel deck just all came apart. Should I do the rebel deck and the spirit messages? Should I? Let me see. Did I do that? You got somebody blaming you for why people don't want to fuck with them no more. It's like, no, honey, you did it to yourself. For whoever that's for. They did it to themselves. The rebel deck, let's see. It says, get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people, give back. Do good shit for humanity. Exactly. Because all that shit that they was talking about you did not put no money in their pockets. It did not pay no bills. It did not help anybody else. So this is somebody that just needs to get over themselves. Like, you are whoever this person is, they are the problem. You need a good a good fucking cry. It says, get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Okay, so this is somebody, again, they act so tough, but deep down, they are hurting inside because they fucked up a friendship, a love, a family ship, whatever the case is. They fucked that up with you. And it's only so hard that they can act to where all the shit that's coming back on them is going to break them. They can act like they don't give a damn about you and what you got going on. But I bet my bottom dollar that behind closed doors, they have cried about this shit in regards to what they have done to you. I bet you. It can appear hard to everybody else. But when they sit in their room and they ain't got nobody to, or have a shoulder to cry on, or to hear them out without judgment, they don't got you no more. You look like a shit show. It says you're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Exactly. It be ugly crying and all. It be ugly crying and all, collective. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it, okay? So I feel like that's the past energy that you could have been in, you know, when you was around people that wanted you to dim your light. And if you are currently in that space, that's just your confirmation of don't allow other people to determine how high or how low your light should be. If they feel a certain type of way because, you have a bright personality and you like to dress a certain type of way no matter where the occasion is, and you like to do your makeup a certain type of way, you like to, keep a fresh cut every 2 weeks, even if you ain't got nowhere special to go, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how you want to live your life that way. If they want to wake up, look like a shit show, that ain't your problem. That ain't your problem. Don't let people project onto you and make you feel as though you need to stay within the box that they have for you. Okay? It's a lightning, like something that shocks somebody. It says figure shit out on your own. I'm trying to tell you, collective, now that this person no longer has access to you, like, they got to figure it out on their own now. You ain't there to be the bridge to help them make better decisions. You're not there no more. All right, so let's get some spirit messages and then we out of here. I don't even think I'm finna sew the rest of the night. I'm finna put this shit up because I'm tired. I'm finna watch Netflix. I'm on season 2 of Found. Child, that sir is crazy. Okay, anywho, convince or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life, okay? And that's the thing, because I feel like you're just not pressed to have people. If you gotta sit here and tell your site, people that know who you, that once people experienced you, they have already came up with how they perceive you based off of that first encounter. So you don't have to force anything. That first encounter that you had with people told them everything that they needed to know about you. And it goes, and I feel like in this season it's going against what everybody else may have, in regards to what they feel about you. It's going against that. Okay? Whatever you don't whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. All right? So keep having that discipline about yourself, collective. Even on the days where you don't feel like doing it, you're going to be happy that you did it. Last night, I was up late as hell cutting these squares for these fabric patches. But I was like, my whole thought process as I was doing it, I was like, well, you know what? I ain't got to do that shit tomorrow. If I just knock it out, it'll make it easier for me to do and get closer to me finishing it. You know what I'm saying? Put your show on. Play some music. Do something to get you in your mood. Because sometimes thinking about it makes you tired. You're like, damn, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just do a little bit of it, at least you did something towards your goals and your dreams. I don't care if it's just you sitting at a table and just writing some shit down. You did something. It puts you one step ahead from somebody who just got it stuck in their head. It says, have more faith in yourself. You are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times show your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. On the real, collective. On the real. Even for the people, that has seen you go through whatever it is that you go through. People also notice how you come back from that shit. They can talk all they want to talk when it comes to you being in the midst of it, but everybody be on motherfucking mute when you make it out 10 times better. They ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. And it's so crazy because those type of people too, then they'll find anything to nitpick on the good shit that's happening in your life. You got some good shit and they be like, well, you should have got this. And then you look at the motherfucker and they ain't got shit. So it's like, why would I take advice from somebody who don't got shit? Don't know how to get shit on their own. Anywho, collective. Well, what's on the bottom of the deck? I forgot. It says, find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. I like that. Be self-full. Instead of selfish, be self-full. Follow your heart and allow trust. I know I'm tired. I know I'm tired. Find ways to feel. I felt like Kai Cent right now. I'm just playing. Some of y'all could be reading more. That could be a thing too. All right. It says, find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. Okay? Yeah. Keep your head up, collective, because you got this. As long as you keep trusting your intuition, it's never going to guide you wrong. That is your spiritual GPS when we go through this thing we call life. Your body is always going to tell you where you should be and whatever. Ignore yourself. Just be hidden. All right. So I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.